When disaster strikes, the food on your shelves is all you have. Are you ready to feed your family, or are you one empty pantry away from chaos? Let's get your emergency food supply sorted today. Emergency food supplies are crucial in a crisis, but they often feel out of reach for the average family. High-priced, long-lasting rations might be an option, but there's a simpler and more budget-friendly solution: preparing with everyday groceries you already know and trust. The trick is knowing what to buy and how to keep it fresh. So how do you do that? Let's dive in. In this episode, Stay Ready at Home shares some tips on how to prep like a pro, build your emergency food supply with everyday groceries. Creating a reliable emergency food supply doesn't have to break the bank or overwhelm you. By focusing on everyday grocery items, you can build a stockpile that's practical, nutritious, and accessible. Step 1. Plan menus and assess needs. The first step is understanding what your family eats and turning that into an emergency-ready plan. Let's break it down. Start by planning 3 meals person per day. This means for a family of 3, you'll need 189 meals for the 3 weeks. Base your meals on simple, shelf-stable ingredients. For example, oatmeal for breakfast, mac and cheese for lunch, and rice with canned beans and chicken for dinner. Don't forget to include 2 snacks a day like crackers, nuts, or granola bars to keep energy levels up. Once your menu is ready, you can make a detailed shopping list to ensure you have the right quantities of each ingredient. For more recipe ideas from Stay Ready at Home, check out our separate video on 2 weeks of pantry-based meals, complete with ready-made menus and detailed shopping lists to make your planning even easier. Step 2. Choose the right foods. Focus on items that are versatile and shelf-stable. For example, grains, rice, pasta, and oats aim for at least 150 pounds for a family of 3. Proteins, canned tuna, beans, lentils, and peanut butter, 4 to 8 pounds or 15 to 23 cans. Vegetables and fruits, canned or freeze-dried options, 15 to 19 cans total. Extras, cooking oil, powdered milk, coffee, and spices for flavor. Comfort foods like chocolate, instant coffee, or instant hot cocoa can make a big difference during stressful times. Add a few of these to your list for morale boosting. Step 3. Fresh stock routine and January challenge. Start the year strong with the fresh stock routine to keep your pantry organized and your supplies fresh. Focus on using items nearing their expiration date and replacing what you've consumed. Want to make it exciting? Just like your life gets a fresh start in January, so does your pantry. Join the January Fresh Start Challenge. After the holidays, plan creative meals around foods close to expiration and restock your supplies to kick off a well-prepared and organized year ahead. Step 4. Store it right. Proper storage is crucial to avoid waste. Use these tips. Store grains and flours in airtight containers with oxygen absorbers. Keep your pantry cool, dark, and dry to extend shelf life. Label all items with purchase and expiration dates. For canned goods, ensure they are rotated and stacked to prevent damage. Step 5. Hydration is key. Food is important, but water is critical. Store at least 1 gallon per person per day for drinking and cooking. For a family of 3, that's 63 gallons for 3 weeks. Rotate your water storage every 6 months to keep it fresh. Let's recap the steps to build your emergency food supply using everyday groceries. Step 1. Plan your menus and assess your household's needs. Step 2. Stock up on non-perishable essentials. Step 3. Follow the fresh stock routine and join the January Fresh Start Challenge. Step 4. Store food properly to maximize shelf life. Step 5. Ensure you have plenty of water for hydration. Preparing for emergencies doesn't have to be complicated. With a planning and creativity, your pantry can be your family's lifeline in uncertain times. Don't forget to subscribe to Stay Ready at Home for more tips that help you become a true survivor at home. If you enjoyed this video or have tips of your own, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for general preparedness and educational purposes only. For advice tailored to your unique circumstances, consult local professionals or authorities.